Owning a single share of a tech giant like Alphabet currently costs roughly 1.8 lakh rupees. Most investors don't have that much capital for a single stock, but fractional shares allow you to buy into these companies with as little as a few hundred rupees. This guide will walk you through building a live US brokerage account from India so you can execute your first trade the moment your funds clear. Before starting, ensure you have 3 items ready: your PAN card, a valid address proof document, and active net banking credentials. For an Indian resident, crossing international financial borders is now a digital checklist you can execute from your phone. Using the IND Money app initiates the creation of a DriveWealth account. This is the first step in establishing your presence in the US market. IND Money provides the India interface, acting as a secure bridge to a DriveWealth vault in the US. DriveWealth holds your assets. This account is protected by SIPC insurance, covering your capital up to $500,000, roughly 3.5 crore rupees, during a brokerage failure. While you interact with an Indian app, the legal and financial protections governing your money remain under US federal jurisdiction. To send money to that account, you will use the Liberalized Remittance Scheme. This is the legal framework that allows Indian residents to send up to $250,000 abroad each year. The speed of this transfer depends on your bank. ICICI, HDFC, IDFC, and Kotak allow you to complete the transfer digitally. If you use any other bank, you will likely need to visit a physical branch to submit paperwork. Pay attention to fixed transfer fees. As this chart demonstrates, a 1,000 rupee fee heavily penalizes a small 5,000 rupee deposit. Transferring in larger bulk sums, like 1 lakh rupees, makes the fee impact negligible. There is one critical step in the transfer portal, the remarks or description field. You must paste your unique IND money code here. If this field is empty, the bank cannot route the money to your specific account. Once the transfer is initiated, expect the funds to take 3 to 5 business days to clear the banking system and appear in your US brokerage balance. Precision with that single digital code prevents your capital from being stuck in banking limbo for weeks. When your account is funded, you can enter the market. US stock exchanges operate from 7 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time, though these hours shift slightly during the winter. You can place orders 24 hours a day. Any trade you set during Indian daylight hours will queue up and automatically execute the moment the US market opens. Fractional trading means you can buy stock based on a dollar amount rather than a share count. In this example, we are buying just 22 cents of Alphabet stock. The system calculates the micro slice of the share and executes the order instantly. This removes the price barrier entirely, allowing you to invest based on your available capital rather than the market price of a single share. Withdrawing your money requires sending it back to the exact Indian bank account it came from. Be aware that DriveWealth charges a flat $11 fee for every withdrawal. When a U.S. company pays a $100 dividend, $25 is withheld for taxes, claimable as a credit in India. For capital gains, selling before the 24-month mark taxes profits at your standard slab. Holding longer unlocks long-term capital gains. Because of withdrawal fees and short-term tax rates, the U.S. market is built for long-term compounding. Frequent withdrawals will significantly reduce your net returns. By completing the documentation and following the funding steps accurately, you will have a live U.S. portfolio active within a week. Now that you understand the mechanics of how to buy, the next step is determining which assets provide the best long-term value. Next, we will analyze the top 10 U.S. tech stocks and ETFs selected for Indian investors to help build a diversified portfolio. If you encounter specific hurdles with your bank's transfer portal, list the bank and the error in the comments so we can troubleshoot the common failure points together.